good? Well, take two, as my camera fell down and the most beautiful girl in the world, number 2, right behind number 1, my wife came out.
Heels.
Heels. As I was saying, it's fitting that my wife came out because I was going to unveil this to her later today, but I guess I'll do it on camera. So just reflecting on the 2019 Open and my performances and the workouts and also just my future in the CrossFit Games, as the Games seasons changed a lot, obviously, as we all know, and specifically for team, it was the most dramatic, as the only way to qualify was through 16 sanctioned events, most of which require a significant amount of preparation from a travel perspective, from a creation of a team perspective. You got to essentially draft 3 other people, whether they're your friends or whatever it might be. It was a lot more work. Went into the Open, the same as I always have: attack every workout like a wild maniac, no pace, no plan, just hopefully you come out well. And I redid most of the workouts and traveled around the world for a couple. Didn't feel good for 1 or 2, like every other Open. And it was weird in the Open knowing that no matter what I did, it didn't matter for my potential goal of going to the CrossFit Games on a team. And that was strange for me. Normally it was always, a couple seconds faster, a couple more reps, a couple more pounds would lead to a couple more places on the leaderboard for the team, which always meant a lot to me. This year I didn't have that motivation because it just wasn't there. An individual just was never in the cards for me personally, emotionally, and physically. And I, and after now the Open is, officially closed up for the first Open of this year, a lot of people have asked me, what am I going to do in the CrossFit Games season? And I've kind of left the door open to compete on a team or whatever it might be. And I think officially I've decided that I'm not going to compete on a team this year. I'm not going to add another layer of complexity and stress to my life. Before it was relatively easy. You created a team that was relatively local. They would come, oh hi. They would come to my gym. I would train with them. We would do the Open. Then regionals was only a couple hours away for 3 days. And if we were to qualify, we'd go to the Games in August. And now it's just very different. Life is phenomenal. Life is awesome. It's busy. Therefore, other responsibilities, including this one and my wife, are taking, priority. But beyond that, also, programming for a couple sanctionals, and with the hand plan programming really exploding, and we have 3 gyms and hopefully growing to more with One Nation, and running and managing the Reebok fitness facility, and amongst many other things that I have the opportunity to be a part of. Woo! It's something that, where is it on the priority list? And I will tell you that I don't think I'll know how to train differently. I'll still train like a wild maniac, come out in the garage and hit a good session and train with my friends, and but yeah, with you. But I don't think I'm going to put that responsibility on me for at least this year. It doesn't mean I'm hanging them up forever, but we'll see how the CrossFit Games ends up this year. It's the first year with a whole new format. I'm really interested to see how it ends up and what the sanctionals look like all through and through, what the CrossFit Games look like with a little different setup, with a lot of people getting there in different ways. So I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see the changes. The Open for me was fun. It was different. Yeah, but it was definitely weird. Because of the motivation that's always been there. Either I'm going to qualify as an individual or add my score to the team. So it was emotionally a little different for me. But different doesn't mean bad, it just means different. And the workouts were awful. They were fun. I thought it was a beautiful Open. The complainers about the workouts, this or that, you're just finding things to complain about. Every workout was just like every other year in the past. Difficult, simple, elegant, challenging, pushing the envelope every single workout. Left me on my hands and my knees or wanting more, or my hands all ripped up like every other year. So I don't foresee that changing in the future, but for me, the future of the CrossFit Games is going to look a little different. Whether I can help other athletes get there, other teams, other affiliates. But right now, I think, I'll just Brett Favre it for 1 year. So I'll say I'll hang it up for 1 year. Who knows what will happen in the next, but I figured that it would be appropriate post-Open after I had 5 weeks of seeing a new setup. But hopefully you enjoy some of the workouts. I posted them all in this video, so you're watching me crank through them. I'll put the raw uncut ones up there if you really want to nerd out on them. But train hard, have fun, and that's where we're at.